Hello, Kamini. How are you today? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Kamini, I have you as number three on the list. Let's see if this light looks okay. Hi. So anyway, we had the new moon this morning, and I hope that everyone, those watching now and those watching later, you're welcome, Kamini, were able to fill out your abundance checks. You have until tomorrow morning to do so. And this is bringing in a wealth of abundance for love, health, finances, all the good things in life, joy. And the more you do it, the more it just snowballs the effect. Okay. So try it. You have nothing to lose. You can use one of my checks. You can use one of your checks. Um, you do not date it. You write paid to the order of yourself. And if you're self-employed, you can do one for your business also. The amount is paid in full and you endorse it from the law of abundance. You can put it under your crystal grid. Yes, you still have time, Kamini, to do that. You still have about another 12 hours to go. So don't date it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you always use my checks. So I noticed that if I put it under my crystal grid and then I reactivate the crystal grid, it does very, very well. Okay. Others put it in their checkbook or they put it in their wallet and carry it around with them. And it's up to you what you do with them each month when you're replacing them with another. Whether you burn them or collect them, I just let them keep stacking in my book of shadows. But during the month that they're active, they're reactivated under a crystal grid that I activate each month. So, um, Hannah House was amazing, of course, as usual. And the thumbnail on this video has Theo the owl, who I was blessed to be next to while vendoring at the Paranormal Day event, Hannah House. And he's wonderful, absolutely wonderful, and very calm. And he really draws a crowd of people around him. He's amazing. So that's why he is the thumbnail on today's live. So I felt like he was worthy. So anyway, let's get started. Kamini, I have you as number three, but I'm going to start. I have Danielle V and Sweet Fairyish ahead of you. So I'm going to start with Danielle V. But in the meantime, for anybody who's not familiar with the abundance checks, these are what mine look like. Okay, I don't know if you can get a good picture there. So, but you can use your own. Doesn't matter. Okay, Danielle V. We're going with the psychic deck. And Kamini, if you could share this, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, so Danielle, I have positive movement forward. That which you are striving to achieve is coming, but not without transformation. You're going to have to change the way you're doing something. That's basically what they're telling me. No more suffering in silence, whatever this is, Danielle. You need to let it go. You need to move on. Okay. Um, it's not serving you well. It's like you keep beating yourself up no matter what you do. They're talking about multiple decisions. You have choices, you have decisions, Danielle, and it's up to you which path you go, which way you go. Do not make yourself struggle, okay? They're showing me this closed fist right here. That's you struggling. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel, all right? You have talent within you, and there are already things that you've already set in motion in the past. So make it easy on yourself. Use these things and definitely set yourself free to fly. These are the things that choices, decisions that you are destined to do. So try not to skirt around them, okay? It's not going to serve you well if you do, if you try to cheat the process, that sort of thing. All right. Yes, I can add you to the list. L- La Lima? La Lima, am I saying that right? Most definitely, I can add you to the list. Okay, so next up is Sweet Fairy-ish. So, Sweet, you were asking about this guy that you saw in the elevator today. You don't know if he's available. You don't know if he's already taken, but you felt like there was a connection there. You felt as if you needed to know, will you see him again? You felt a spark. Did he feel a spark? Would he be open to it? It sounds like you are. So let's take a look. Right now, you're in the middle of new beginnings. Are you sure that you're ready for this? Are you sure that that's something that you really, really want? Because you're getting ready to step forward. I don't know if this is a new job or if this is just a whole new path that you're on. Do you have time for someone new? Okay, you can speak up. Yes, you will see him again. So definitely say hi, introduce yourself, especially if this is a new place of employment or a new place that you're going to be visiting more often. Love can begin because of this. Should it? I think it's too soon. Okay, I seriously, Sweet Fairy-ish, seriously feel like you're really working towards some of your material goals right now. And I feel like if you start getting involved with someone else right now, it's going to take your mind off of it, and you're going to lose sight of the thing you wanted to be focused on. He's going to be around. All right. He's going to be around. And I feel like if you give it a little more time and just start talking to him and get to know him, I think he will be more receptive and open in the future. But right now, I think he thinks you're cute, but he doesn't know if he's ever going to see you again. So, um, it's not like you're going to be on his mind yet, but you could be soon. So that's what I have for you. Kamini, you're up next. And then Lamia. General Kamini? Okay. Kamini, they're asking me to stick with this dusk at the moment. They want to tell you to stand your ground. So there's something going on. You feel like you're being pushed. Someone's trying to get you to work outside of your own comfort zone. What is it that they're pushing you to do? I feel like you're always being pushed. Um, you're feeling like deja vu. We've already done this dance before. Why are we doing it again? I would not give into it. I would push back, okay? Stand your ground, just like your guardians and angels are telling you. If you don't, you're going to be let down. All right. You're going to get hurt. You're going to be let down. So definitely we're not we're not bending for anyone. We've done that before. It doesn't really work for us. Be aware of what they're doing and how they're coming at you and why. It's I feel like it's self-serving for them, okay? That's what they're telling me. Spiritual union, you're not going to get on the same page with this person, whoever they are. So I wouldn't put a lot of time and effort into that, okay? I'm going to tell you that they're not the right person for you to be working with. I feel like this is a work thing, like you're being pushed. Does that make sense, Kamini? They really want to push you. Lalima, you are up next. Is this general or specific? You can go ahead and put something in the comments if you would like. I am really surprised that I have really hardly anyone for the viewers. Okay. Lalima, they want to talk to you about patience and planning. Okay. So plan out your next steps, what it is that you want to do. I feel like you've already planted the seeds. So if you can patiently watch over them, cultivate them, feeling like you're emotionally withdrawing right now, this is not the time to do that. Okay, you need to stay watchful over everything you set into motion. All right. Obstacles and challenges are coming, but if you're pulling away and withdrawing, you're not going to see them as they're approaching and they're going to be overwhelming. I want you to see them as these obstacles and challenges enter your peripheral vision. And then I want you to remember that each one of these little lights that you see all around you, all around your feet, they are your angels guiding you. They're giving you signs. I want you to go with what gives you comfort and peace and feels like relief. Okay. So as you're being presented with your choices, the one that feels like it takes the most pressure off of you is the one I want you to pick. Okay. Does that make sense? The one that just feels like you have peace. All right. Financial and material changes are coming. Okay. So you could be hitting a spot where you're no longer living with someone or you're going to be moving in with someone, but I feel like it's going to be more of a challenge. So I feel like if you have a roommate or a person with you now, you may be talking about splitting up and living separately, or perhaps they need to go somewhere else, maybe deployment, that sort of thing. And I feel like you can handle it though. Everything is within your grasp and you're stronger than you know. You're stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Okay. And it's not like it's the end, it's not the end. Okay. Patience. All right. These things are coming up in your life as a learning experience, a soul growing experience. And I just want you to know that when you come out on the other side, you're going to just feel so vindicated, successful, and reassured, self assured. And then it's your choice if you go back or if you go forward. Okay, you have the latitude to do so with the information and experiences that you have in the future. Okay, use them wisely. So that's what I have for you. All right. Um, is there anyone else who would like a reading? I am really surprised here. I'm kind of at a loss. We're only 15 minutes in, and I've read um, all four people that I had on the list. Wow. This would never happen. You're welcome, Kamini. It would never happen on Facebook, right, Kamini? On Facebook, we have so many people. It's crazy for sure. So, what I'm feeling is that perhaps next week, what I'll do is cast this video out to YouTube and Facebook simultaneously, and we'll see what we get there. So, I really don't want to continue the Wednesday night videos if we're not going to have attendance. Trying to build up the attendance. I want to start classes, but I need more subscribers. We need to get 1,000 subscribers in order to start the subscription classes. All right. Like how to do tarot reading, how to read your cards, learning that skill, learning which crystals relieve anxiety and bring in prosperity, help calm you when you're upset, give you peace, that sort of thing. So, again, it looks like this is going to be a very short night with no other people left to read unless someone else would like a reading. But we did read for 4. So, the following 4 were read tonight: Danielle, Sweet Fairyish, Kamini, and Lalima. I hope I'm saying your name right. It is my hope. And once again, it is time for your new moon checks. The new moon was this morning. Hey, Kirsty. The new moon was this morning. Please fill them out. Kirsty, if you would like a card or a reading, I can do that. I seem to have run out of people to read. How crazy is that on YouTube? That would not fly on Facebook, would it? Literally turning people away on Facebook every Monday night. Okay, Kirsty reading, going with the Crow Oracle. Hmm. Kirsty, do you find yourself like engulfed in memories of the past, back to a simpler time, happier time when you didn't have so much weight on your shoulder? I feel like looking back, reminiscing, trying to like go back and just figure out how you got here. That's what it feels like. It feels like now survival is a little more tricky than what it was then. It's not as peaceful. You have to like stay up on things, keep track of things, keep your finger on the pulse. It gets exhausting for sure. Acceptance. Know that as long as you accept that this is your life and that you have full power and capability to make it into anything you want, you're still so young. Okay. Anything you want, the sky's the limit. You can give it to yourself. You just need to prioritize what it is you want and what's important to you. And then you have to map out a plan to go get it. It's kind of like a pirate's map, getting to the treasure chest, that sort of thing. You have to be conniving and sneaky and stay on task because every time you turn around, events that are totally out of your hands are undermining everything that you're doing. Okay, you can call it karma, you can call it life, you can call it whatever you want, but you're not in alone. Okay, you have your person, you have your husband, and together you two are like unstoppable. I think if you just keep talking and sharing everything with each other, I think that once you guys have that connection, you have that um link, understanding, there's nothing you guys can't conquer, nothing at all. Like the weight of the world that you have right now could be gone so fast if you're working together. So fast. And I think you guys can make amazing progress super fast too. But you guys have to decide what plan works for you and what you guys want. Only you know what you want. All right. Then I want you to give yourself permission to soar. All right. Soar above everything and everyone else. Don't do things the way everybody else is. Okay. Do it your own way. Carve it out what works for you guys. Okay. No one else knows that but you. Whatever feels right to you, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay. What works for me doesn't work for you, vice versa, or for anyone else for that matter. That's what I have for you, Kirsty. Is there anyone else who would like a reading tonight? We have openings. It's amazing. We are going to pull from the Witches deck. And this is going to be for the collective. First one up for the collective is Temperance. All right, so what is it that you want? Go out there and get it. Do you see the rainbow in the background there? All right, grab it, grab hold of it. You see it. Why can't you go after it? Why do you think it's that far away that you can't go after it? You can. You most definitely can. You have to get a little creative about how you're going after it. This much is true. Okay. Don't just sit there and wait for somebody to bring it to you. They're not going to. All right. The Lovers. All right. If that person, that connection that you had meant that much to you before in the past, then go out and discover another person that suits you, that fits your needs, the other half of you, the one that completes you. But this time, when you go back out there, look for something more, expect something more, want something more for yourself so you won't be let down so quickly. Six of Pentacles. Have you caring for others? All right. You're in that position. It's a beautiful thing when you're in that position. Definitely do it. All right. I see that that could be how you meet your person. While you're out there volunteering and helping others who struggle and can't quite help themselves, you run into someone just as compassionate and generous as yourself. So definitely get out there and do that. Start your giving back. All right. You've already been thinking about it. It's something that you've been planning on doing. And maybe you've even dipped your foot in the waters and tested it, whether it's like a soup kitchen or if it's showing up at the grocery store and just paying for groceries for somebody you see struggling or someone you see putting something back because they don't quite have enough money to pay for it. I think it's a worthy cause, and I think you should just get out there and do it. And I know you want to do it anonymous, but the only other thing you can do is have a gift card, say for that store, and have it already loaded. And when you see that person struggling, you could drop it next to them and you could say, "Oh, you dropped your Kroger card or your Target card or your Walmart card. Let them pick it up and use it if you really want it to be anonymous." Okay, that's what I'm showing for you. So I feel like you really, really want to give back. All right. Well, I am available. Is there anyone else who would like a reading? Don't be shy. Go ahead and comment down below. I will add you on. You will be the next in line. We're coming over to the ghost deck. So we're going to see. We have a message for someone out there, the collective, from someone who's crossed over. I have the Queen of Cups. There is someone who is definitely like missing it's either their mother or their mother figure, and they can't feel her presence around them. I feel like this is really, really fresh. Okay. They're missing them something terribly and they can't feel her presence around them. All right. They they don't want to come out. They're held up like in their apartment or in their home. They when they do come out, they are more like um robotic, not showing any emotion, not letting anyone see how they're truly feeling. Oh my goodness. So such a weight is here. Um, so the mother figure wants to know, why do you cry? Because she's with you. She's there with you. Why can't you feel her? Like she's that breath of fresh air that you smell, that flower, that smell of her perfume. Like you look around almost thinking she's there, and then you cry even harder, but you're smelling her. Okay, she's trying to give you signs. There's a wind chime, there's a breeze when the windows are not open. You feel her like brush past you. So she's she's reaching out. This person who's grieving is going through such a fear of not being able to make it without their mom or their mother figure. They feel totally lost, and they have so much grief around them that they're having such a hard time even feeling her around them. So to you, I say, please take in a deep breath. And when you smell her perfume, she's right there. When you feel that brush up against you, she's right there. She's trying to make herself known to you. There is the Four of Pentacles. She left you something that meant a lot to you. It might not have monetary value to someone else, but to you, it means the world. All right. So, does that help you know that this is for you, this reading? Do you have that aha moment now? She wants you to know she's right here and she loves you and you're not alone. All right. I hope you can feel her. All right. I feel like this thing that you found of hers, I don't know if it's like a brooch or a necklace or something or a ring, but I feel like you're never going to take it off unless it's a ring that you put on a chain around your neck. It could be something like that. Okay. So she's right there with you. Don't ever doubt it, not for a moment. Okay, next one for the collective, unless anyone would like to step up and comment below, I can do another reading for you if you step forward. Just a reminder, it is the new moon today, so we do have abundance checks that need to be written out. Okay, you can use yours, you can use mine. Okay, this one's coming from the runic deck, and the first one is the Page of Swords. So this is for someone who's going to be watching this this live later, possibly tomorrow. Page of Swords. Good job. Good job, girls. You have worked really, really hard, climbed the ladder, working really hard to get where you're at, feeling very proud of yourself, not quite celebrating it yet. King of Wands steps in and challenges your authority. This is where we're going with this. So you've worked really hard to climb the ladder. Now you got something to prove to this guy. Not quite sure if he's your boss or a new boss after a promotion, but you come out swinging, you come out fighting. And I want to just say, before you like take his head off, find out exactly what it is he needs you to do. Because I feel like once you know, you'll be like, oh, I could do that. It's not a big deal. There's like a misunderstanding going on. It's goodbye to the old ways, hello to something new. They're actually needing you to create something new. they want to leave behind the regime of the past, okay? The way they used to do things. The reason they hired you for this position was because you had a fresh new look and a new approach, and they're very much hoping that you can bring that into the new job. So they actually want your creativity. So get to work on that. Don't be flip about it. And one card just hit the floor. Hold on, let me see what that is. Things start taking off after that, okay? We got the Chariot. So own it, enjoy it, have fun with it, and see what you can build out of it. All right. I think you can really go far in this position. I don't think you're ever going to get tired of it or bored with it. You're going to enjoy it. All right. So, who's up next? Please feel free to type something in the comments if you would like a reading. These are free mini readings, by the way, just in case you did not know. It's really hard to get in on Monday nights on Facebook, but apparently it's incredibly easy to get in on Wednesday nights here. Oh, we don't have the captive audience on here that we have on Facebook, do we? Oh, four more cards went down. Going with the runic deck again. Let me pick these up. Okay, this reading is for someone. Hello, Niger. How are you? I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Would you like to be added to the list? Yes, I would answer questions. Let me do this quick collective reading and then I will answer your question. You can go ahead and post it. Okay, so this one is for someone who just had a birth in the family or a christening. We have a big celebration coming in, okay? We have Page of Wands. We have somebody very young who is very defensive. They're feeling as if they're struggling, not getting enough sleep. This could actually be the mother or father of that child. Please, everyone, surround everyone in this family. Please surround this person, help them get their rest, help them with whatever it is they need. They're so misunderstood, and they weren't prepared for this. Okay, as a new parent, I feel like no one ever prepared them. I don't know if anybody can prepare you, you know. And then I have Ace of Swords. They're very defensive, and I think that with a little understanding, a little coaxing, and a little information, they can actually fight to survive. Okay, they can turn it from defensive to offensive. And then King of Swords comes in. This is the person that teaches them what they need to know and how to do things the easier way to take, get your sleep, like when the baby's napping. That, when the baby's napping, you could take naps. That sort of thing. You're actually going to underscore some of the little shortcuts and things that they could do, whether it's, well, the only time you could take a shower is when they're napping, or you can get the laundry done when they're napping, whatever it is that you're trying to teach them. But they're really struggling. Even if you can come in and say, if you can come in and actually help them just a couple of evenings a week, that would mean a great deal to them, even if they're just sitting there staring off into space, wondering how you do this so effortlessly. Okay. That they need help. They're drowning emotionally and sleep deprived. Um, I do see the comments, Mom. I see Niger asking if I would answer questions, and I said yes, go ahead and ask the question while I did that collective reading. So your question is that true that Hamid is it true that Hamid is going to pass away in a few weeks ahead? Hamid? Is that what you heard? Let's see. You're telling me that the person that you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning highly sensitive, a natural born leader. Is this true? No, I didn't see. Oh, hi, Sandra D. I see her now. Mm. I did not see her before. Thank you, Kirsty. So, Niger, is that who we're talking about? This person is a natural born leader. Okay, you want to know if they're going to pass in the next few weeks ahead. Soon, Niger, soon. They're not a natural born leader. This person will, they are tired. They are tired of fighting and they look back. If you tell them that it's okay, if you tell them that it's okay to move on, that you'll be okay, then yes. But otherwise, they're waiting for someone. There's somebody that they're waiting for. A man full of fears. Well, there's something they keep looking back, something they're waiting for, but otherwise, they regretfully move forward. And there's someone on the other side waiting for them, beckoning them to come. So, yes, the answer is yes. Father, okay, your father. They, okay, so your father, try to put this in context that maybe makes more sense to you, is tired, okay, very, very tired, and feels as if it's time because they're so tired. They're giving up. All right. But you don't feel like your father was a natural born leader? Because I feel like he is. He was. But he's incredibly tired. Give him a reason to stay and he'll fight harder. But when somebody gives up because they feel at a loss and they're tired and they feel like no one will care, he was too toxic to you, there's regret, but yes, the answer to your question is yes. So you do what you need to do so that you can heal. Okay. You have to. You have to take care of yourself. Otherwise, how can you take care of anyone? All right. Keep that in mind. All right. Sandra D, would you like a reading? And if so, general or specific? Thank you, Kirsty. Everyone say hi to Kirsty. She's my daughter. You're welcome. Hi, Sandra. Sandra, we're pulling a fairy card for you right now. Six of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. And Wow. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. No borrowing, Sandra. Rome? No borrowing. Okay. Repay what you owe, but do not take out any new debts. There's another way. All right, Sandra, let's see what else I have for you. Going back over to the runic deck. Sandra, I have the Page of Cups. That which you are thirsty for, you have to go chase. Okay. So, what is it, Sandra, that you really, really want? It may not feel like it's in your grasp right now, but it is. It's right there. Okay. I need you to go get it. Sandra, is it caring for others or caring for a little one? I see like caring for someone else's baby, child, very young child. I see fighting for what it is that you want. Like you really have to work hard for the things you want and you have to work hard to get them. Does that make sense? But you're only limited by your own belief and what you're willing to do. What will you go through to get what it is that you want? Will you stay committed? Will you fight for it? Or will you give up? The choice is yours. All right. Do not give up. All right. Don't give up. Does that make sense, Sandra? Who else would like a reading? It's so quiet on the YouTube channel. Isn't it, Rome? Oh my gosh. Mm. Coming in for the collective. Yeah, it's eerie. Eerie for sure, Rome. Okay, so we're talking about the world. We're talking about there's someone who feels like out there, they feel like they don't affect any change whatsoever. No matter what they do, they're feeling invisible, like they're disappearing. Um, the winds of sand, the winds of time are like taking them down. Um, I keep hearing that song, Dust in the Wind. That's what I'm hearing. All we are is dust in the wind. So obviously, whoever this is for, that might be like the song, the earworm that you have playing over and over again. They go out on their own, they work really, really hard, but I feel like each of those swords is a at the front of the boat is a battle that was fought. And they wear these proudly. Okay. They wear them as if they're armor. Each one like a notch in your belt, that sort of thing. They draw on nature for strength. Okay. Mother Nature, the animals around them, the sun, the moon, the stars, they definitely play with the elements. Okay. They're very powerful like that. Ooh, and you know how it's really funny? The thumbnail for today's video is with Theo the owl. Here we are with this person after a long day battling, and there's an owl on their shoulder. Someone to watch over them while they sleep, to protect them, to keep a watchful eye out. And I feel like this person, that's all they want. They want someone to come home to who cares for them and takes care of them in the fashion that they do for everyone else every single day. So they're looking for their other person. They're looking high and low and struggling to find them. Okay, so this person I'm reading for, you need to start going to other venues to find your person. All right. There are a few things you've been wanting to do, a few places you've been wanting to go, but you haven't gone yet. And your person is out there looking for you too, but you're actually moving in separate circles and you're not bumping into each other because you're not overlapping. The things that you do are not yet overlapping. So the things you're interested in, please go seek them out. If you like baseball, go to a game. If you like football, go to a game. Hang out in some of the places you hadn't hung out in before. Do something just a little bit different. Shake it up a little, okay? That's what I'm asking you to do. If you like working out, maybe go check out a gym. If you like to eat healthy and there's a new healthy restaurant in the area, go check it out. I'm just saying your circles are going to start overlapping as soon as you start venturing out of your comfort zone and quit going through life doing the same thing, going to the same places every day. You have no chance of meeting them if you continue the same pattern. Okay. Break the mold, do something different. So you're welcome, Sandra. I think I have a delay on the messages on how I see them. I forgot to plug in by Ethernet before it went live tonight. That's probably my issue. Rome, you like this layout more than on Facebook? It's very laid back. Not quite sure what to do with all of the relaxed flow, so to speak. Very different for sure. Next card, you were getting the delay too. I should have plugged in the network cable. I did not do that. I will get better at this for sure. You're not getting the delay, Kirsty? Well, good. All right, so I'm going to pull an angel card for someone out there who's like wanting to know something, but you're feeling totally lost. You feel like no one above, thank you, Rome. You feel like no one above is even noticing you, checking in with you, that you keep asking for help and you're not feeling that they're answering. Here's your card, okay? This feels like it's a medical scare. Okay, so if you've been going through a medical scare and you've been praying and asking, and you feel like you're not getting answers to your prayers, here they are. Vacuum away fear. All right. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael. They're amazing. To lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, your situation, and everyone involved. Okay. Everything you're going through is like your fear is like maxed out. Your fear is so intense, it's so jacked up. It's like if you have a medical ailment, you're researching it on the internet and you're really just going off the handle with it. Oh my goodness, really? I got a troll on here? Wow. Goodbye, Tarot Destroyer. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Oh no, how did I ban Kirsty? Oh snap. Oh man, Kirsty. Mm-mm-mm. Rome, you said I got this. What happened? Oh my goodness. Aw, poor Kirsty. I have to go back and figure it out. It was crazy, but I just banned my daughter. WTF. Thank you for reporting the troll. When I banned them, I tried to ban them twice and it must have jumped. Oh, Kirsty, I will take care of it as soon as the live is over. Tarot Destroyer is still here? Mm-mm. Wow. I don't know. Mm-mm. Well, I guess I know I made it now, right? Because the trolls have come here to seek me out. Huh. Interesting. I guess I definitely need an admin on Wednesday nights now, too. All right, so next one up is going to be another one for the collective if no one's going to ask for a reading. Seriously, Tarot Destroyer? They just keep doing it over and over and over again. Hmm. Yeah, they have nothing better to do, that's for sure. All right, so this one is most definitely for someone who's been having some really wicked dreams lately, okay? First card coming up is the Hermit. So when it comes to these dreams that you're having, okay, and I feel like this is very prolific, okay, the dreams that you're having, I want you to piece them together. I want you to journal them. Even if you wake up in the middle of the night, just journal them. All right. Start putting them together. And I want you to write the emotions that you had during that time, how they made you feel. I feel like you're always feeling very defensive, like you need to protect what's yours. And it's like if you don't do this, you're going to lose everything. That's how you're feeling. That's not necessarily what's going on. Two of Cups, there's actually someone else there beside you. They're not trying to take what you have. They're trying to get together with you. They don't want to jeopardize what you have. They want to get to know you better, okay? That's their only other agenda is that they really like you. And they're coming off kind of creepy, I guess, because you're not seeing it. Why do you think that you're not worthy, that someone wouldn't want to be with you? How come that would never cross your mind that they just like you? Why do you think they're out to get you? So, Page of Coins, I feel like maybe it's because you just came into some money or you just started squirreling it away. Maybe you told a few people and then you feel like this person's coming out of the woodwork because of that. Maybe that is just by chance. One thing has nothing to do with the other. So I want you to know that the person that's like circling you, talking to you, um, trying to get to know you better, they're not trying to swindle you out of anything. They're just trying to get to know you better. They want to be in your life and they think that you're possibly potentially someone that they'd like to get to know better. All right. They're feeling a little awkward about it too, though. So maybe that's why they're coming at you in an awkward way because I feel like they haven't been in the dating scene in a very, very long time. So they might come off nervous and hesitant, and you're just reading it in the wrong way, the wrong manner. Does that make sense? So give them another chance, talk to them a little bit, and I think that will help you relax and stay a little more open to them. I'm going to grab for the last and final. This will be our last and final reading for the collective, unless someone else would like to ask for a reading really quick. So we have someone who's been working really, really hard, and I feel like, okay, so pro commenter man, go away. Nobody can hex me. I won't let them. I'm a witch. I'm protected. Others have tried. Others have tried to hex me better, and they've done nothing. I have shields up. Goodbye. These people. You cannot scare me. I take away your power. You have no power over me because I do not believe in you. So poof, you have no hold over me. You have no magic, nothing. No one can harm me if I don't believe in you, if I don't believe in what you're doing. As for me and my four walls, they just keep coming. Obviously, I'm special. Yes, everyone block these people on your side as well. So, this is our last reading for the night. Temperance. Okay. Everything in stride. Don't over exaggerate. Do not go crazy and blow things out of proportion, thinking that you got to throw out the baby in the bathwater or whatever it is. All right. Just because something didn't go your way, we're not going to blow it up and we're not going to go crazy with it. Okay. We're just going to minimize it. The world. The world does not evolve around you, even though you think it does in your little world. Perhaps it does, but in the grand scheme of things, you're one person in millions, okay? And the things that you're having to go through right now, everybody's already gone through. And just because it's your first time going through it doesn't make it any um, less significant, but you have to learn how to fight your battles, okay? And stay strong and not give up, all right? You have the key to your own destiny, your own world, okay? Do not let others pull you down. Realize that you have the key to create anything and everything that you want. Okay. All right. So I do have to apologize for the last reading because it just gets a little distasteful when someone else just keeps coming back, rolling away. So we will see what we can do to raise our shields a little higher for next week. Okay. Everyone have a blessed week. And I will see you tomorrow morning on the daily. Good night.